Hope you've been enjoying your Playhem experience. The show you're about to see is from an F. Scott Fitzgerald play called Porcelain and Pink. In it you will see Jenna Margolis, Jess Friedman, and Efrayim Sperber. The scene takes place in the room in the downstairs of a summer cottage. High on the wall there is a frieze which depicts a fisherman with a pile of nets at his feet, a ship on a crimson ocean, a fisherman with a pile of nets at his feet, and so forth. At one point on the frieze there is an overlapping. Here we have a fisherman with half a pile of nets on his feet, damply crowded against half a ship on half a crimson ocean. The frieze is not in the plot, but frankly it fascinates me. I could continue indefinitely, but I'm distracted by one of two objects in the room. Here, behind the curtain, is a blue porcelain bathtub. It has character, this bathtub. It's not one of the new racing models. It's short and has a high tonneau, and it looks as though it were about to jump. Discouraged, however, by its short legs, it has submitted to its environment and its blue coat of paint. It also grumpily refuses to allow any patron to fully extend his legs in it, which brings me to our second object. It is a girl. Clearly an appendage to the bathtub, only her head and throat, beautiful girls have throats instead of necks, and a suggestion of her shoulder are visible over the side of the tub. From the way she sits, we can tell that she's not very tall, but she carries herself well. When she smiles, her upper lip curls up a little bit, reminds you of an Easter bunny. Her name is Julie Marvis, and she is within a whispering distance of 20 years of age. One more thing. Here, to the right of the bathtub, we have a window. It's narrow, but has a wide sill and lets in a lot of sunlight. But it effectually prevents anyone standing outside from seeing the bathtub. You begin to suspect the plot. When the season in Chicago, he was a graceful child, who sang and tickets to praise the tickets the vestal virgins in world. Whenever the capital to rise, they shook their shoes with the cocktail blues, the imperial Roman dress.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't see you here.
Oh, hello. I'm giving a little concert.
Why didn't you lock the door?
Didn't I?
Do you think I just walked right through it?
I thought you picked the lock, dearest.
You're so careless.
No, I'm not. I'm happy as a garbage man's dog, and I'm giving a little concert.
Grow up!
The walls reflect the sound, you see. That's why there's something very beautiful about singing in the bathtub. It gives the effect of surpassing loveliness. Can I render you a selection?
I wish you'd hurry out.
Can't be hurried. This is my kingdom at present, godliness.
Why the mellow name?
Because you are next to cleanliness. Don't throw anything, please.
How long will you be?
Not less than 15 or more than 25 minutes.
As a favor to me, will you make it 10?
Oh, godliness. Do you remember a day in the chill of last January when one Julie, famous for her Easter rabbit smile, was going out and there was scarcely any hot water, and she had just filled the tub for her own little self when the wicked sister did come and bathe herself therein, forcing the young Julie to perform her ablutions with cold cream, which is expensive and a darn lot of trouble?
Then why won't you hurry?
Why should I?
I have a date.
Here at the house.
None of your business.
So be it.
Okay, yes. I have a date here at the house.
It's that literary Mr. Calkins. I thought you promised Mother you wouldn't invite him in.
She's so idiotic. She just detests him because he's gotten a divorce. I know she has more experience than I do, but I like him. We talk literature.
So that's why I've noticed all these weighty books around the house lately.
He lends them to me.
Well, you've got to play his game. When in Rome, do as the Romans would like to do. But I'm through with books. I'm all educated.
You're so inconsistent. Last summer you read every single day.
If I were consistent, I'd still be living off warm milk from a bottle.
Yes, and probably my bottle. But I like him.
I never met him.
How long will you be?
Not long. I wait till the water gets tepid, then I let in more hot.
How interesting.
Remember when we used to play Sopo?
Yes, and 10 years old. I'd be surprised if you don't still play it.
I do. I'm going to in a minute.
Silly game.
No, it's not. It's good for the nerves. I bet you've forgotten how to play it.
No, I haven't. You get your body all full of soap suds and then you climb up on the edge and you slide right down.
That's only part of it. You have to slide down without touching your hand or feet.
Oh, Lord, why do I care? I wish we'd either stop coming here in the summer or else get 2 bathtubs.
You could buy yourself a little tin one or use the hose.
Shut up.
Leave the towel.
What?
Leave the towel when you go.
This towel?
Yes, I forgot my towel.
Why, you idiot, you haven't even a kimono?
Or so I haven't.
Then how did you get here?
I guess I just whisked here, you know? A white Ford whisking down the stairs.
Why, you little wretch! Haven't you any pride or self-respect?
Lots of both. I think that proves it. I looked very well. I am rather cute in my natural state.
Well, you!
I wish people didn't wear any clothes. I guess I ought to have been a pagan or a native or something.
You're just...
Last night I dreamt one Sunday in church a small boy brought in a magnet that attracted cloth. He attracted the clothes right off everybody, put them in an awful state. People were shrieking and crying and carrying on as if they just discovered their skins for the first time. Only I didn't care, so I just laughed. I had to pass the collection plate because nobody else...
So you mean to tell me that if I hadn't come here, you'd go back to your room unclothed?
Au naturel is so much nicer.
Suppose there had been someone in the living room.
There never has been yet.
Yet?
Besides, I usually have my towel.
You ought to be spanked. I hope there are a dozen ministers when you come out, and their wives and their daughters.
There wouldn't be room for them in the living room.
All right. You've made your bathtub. You can lie in it.
Hey, I don't care about the kimono. I just need the towel. I can't dry myself on a piece of soap in a wet wash rag.
You can dry yourself like animals do that don't wear any clothes.
All right. Get out. When the aeroplane man meets the jerkiest girl, small bastard over when the back of style or loses spot. Dum 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 with the baby. Hello? Are you a plumber? Are you the water department? What do you want? Are you a ghost? I believe you're a ghost. Well then, stop begging. If you're a plumber, that's a mean trick. Turn it on for a fellow. Don't argue. I want water! Water! Water!
Did someone faint?
Jumping cats.
Water's no good for fits.
Who said anything about fits?
You said something about a cat jumping?
I did not.
Well, we can talk it over later. Are you ready to go out, or do you still feel that if you go out with me just now, people will gossip?
Gossip? Would they? Oh, it'd be more than gossip. It'd be a regular scandal.
You imagine we'd have a crowd following us?
A crowd? There'd be an all-steel buffet train leaving New York hourly.
Say, are you house cleaning?
Why?
I see all the pictures are off the walls.
Oh, we don't have any pictures in this room.
That's odd. I never heard of a room without pictures or tapestry or paneling or something.
We don't even have any furniture in here.
What a strange house.
Depends on the angle you see it from.
It's so nice talking to you like this when you're only a voice. I'm rather glad I can't see you.
So am I.
What color are you wearing?
Well, I guess it's sort of a pinkish white.
Is it becoming to you?
Very. It's old. I've had it for a long while.
I thought you hated old clothes.
I do, but this was a birthday present and I sort of have to wear it.
Pinkish white. Well, I'll bet it's divine. Is it in style?
Very. It's a very simple, standard model.
What a voice you have. How it echoes. Sometimes I shut my eyes and I seem to see you in a far-off desert island calling for me. And I plunge toward you through the surf, hearing you call as you stand there. What was that? Did I dream it?
Yes. You're very poetic, aren't you?
No, I do prose. I only do verse when I'm stirred.
Stirred by a spoon.
I've always loved poetry. I can remember to this day the first poem I ever memorized. It was Evangeline.
That's a fib.
Did I say Evangeline? I meant the skeleton in armor.
I'm more of a lowbrow, but I can't remember my first poem. It had one verse. Parker and Davis sitting on a fence trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Are you growing fond of literature?
Only if it's not too ancient or complicated or depressing. Same way with people, I like them if they're not too ancient or complicated or depressing. You know, literature's weird. Always confused me. And you know, bathrooms are weird too. Tell me, you're a historian. Are there any many bathtubs in history. I think they've been frightfully forgotten.
Bathtubs. Well, let's see. Agamemnon was stabbed in his bathtub, and Charlotte Corday stabbed Marai in his bathtub.
Way back there. Nothing new besides the sun, is there?
Oh, Lois, I wish I could see you. Come to the window. What was that?
I heard something too.
It sounded like running water.
Strange like it. As a matter of fact, I was filling the goldfish bowl.
Oh, Lois, I love you. I am not a mundane man, but I am a forger ahead. Lois,
Fascinating.
I want you.
What you really want is for the world to come and stand at attention till you give rest.
Lois,
Mr. Calkins?
Lois, I thought you said you were wearing pinkish wine.
Ah!
Oh my God, she's fainted. I'll be right in.
In that case, I'll be right out.